Hey girls, it's Friday, it's end of our second week. We're heading into our second weekend, and I wanted to touch base and go over a couple things that I probably should have mentioned last week, but I forgot. And I think a lot of you are, well, if you've done this challenge before, then maybe you're not thinking about it, but if you haven't, you might be wondering how to deal with the weekends. So I wanted to talk a few minutes today, offer you guys a few tips on how to deal with the weekends and to keep up with your exercise and also keep up with your healthy eating and your clean eating, because we want to make this a lifestyle. We don't want to just make it 21 days and then we're done. So we need to figure out things that work for us. And the tips that I'm going to give you aren't exactly with the 21-day fix eating plan. But I know that Autumn Calabrese, she's the one who created 21-day fix. I know she kind of follows this. If you read the Fixate cookbook, she mentions it in the beginning. So I wanted to share it with you guys. The first is that gonna start that thought over. The first would be to try to stick as best as you can with your containers and eating well. But if you know that you have something special going on, then plan your day accordingly with how you eat for that event. Like if you have a wedding or something special, you're going to a friend's house to eat. And you know you want to not be worrying about your containers the whole time. Just maybe eat a little lighter in the day, and then that way for dinner you can have a little bit more and not feel guilty about it. And still watch your portions, because it's really the portions that I think make a huge difference in as far as how much we eat. So still try to watch your portions, but if they make a really good dish for dinner, allow yourself to have it. This is about learning how to live, not, kid is crazy today, not to deprive yourself of everything. And these foods that we're eating, they're whole, nutrient-dense, rich foods that are good for our body and giving us energy. And that's why we're eating them. We're not eating them because we're just trying to deprive ourselves of other food. Is that as we start feeding our bodies these foods, okay, I'm going to put him down for just a minute. And so we start feeling better, and so our body starts craving those foods that are good for us. So plan ahead your meal. The other thing that I would suggest is allowing yourself a lifestyle meal, or like a free meal every week. That's like an extra 300 to 500 calories. So you might have to go through your containers or whatever and just see how you're going to fit that in, or a special treat, and look forward to it and enjoy it. So maybe every once in a while that means having a small bowl of ice cream. Not a huge bowl, so watch your portions, but have a little bit and let yourself enjoy that. This isn't about cutting everything out all the time. It's about eating clean like 90% of the time, so that the 10% of the time that you do have those treats, they are actually treats and not a treat that you're eating all the time, if that makes sense. That was one of the biggest things that I've started overcoming with my mindset. So because before I would try to eat healthy, and then I would do really well for a little while, and then I would just binge eat like everything in sight that was sugary or candy or a sweet tooth. And I mean, I have a really bad sweet tooth, you guys. It's really bad. So allowing myself to have that still in my diet and not completely take it out has been what's been a huge game changer for me, because I can enjoy it and not feel bad about it, because I know that 90% of the time I'm eating well and I'm feeding my body with and fueling my body with the foods and nutrients that it really needs. Another tip I would say is when you go to a party or you go something, kind of survey what's in front of you, or look at the spread and see what you absolutely love and what you could do without, and kind of rate it on a scale of 1 to 10 or however you want. And the 1 or 2 things that you just really, really, really want and look really good, that aren't that healthy for you, go ahead and enjoy one of those each. And don't partake in the rest. You don't give yourself the freedom to choose. Because when you give yourself the freedom to choose, then you're more likely to have restraint on other things and not just fully let loose and go crazy, eating whatever is in front of you. So I hope that's helpful. And I also wanted to point out on page 70, if you're looking in the 21-day fix program guide, oh, sorry, just lost my video, that it also goes over like restaurant foods and how to, like what to count a sushi roll with fish and veggies, as actually with 6 pieces would count as a yellow, a red, and a green. So yeah, I just wanted to point that out, give you guys some tips. I hope that it's helpful. The other thing that I like to do, our family likes to do, is Sunday nights we do popcorn. And I know popcorn can count as a yellow in here as a little treat. But I honestly, since we've changed to making it with coconut oil and no salt, I just eat however much of it as I want, and I don't really feel bad about it, because there's really not many calories in popcorn. And I just count it as 1 yellow. So use your common sense when figuring out your containers. Make a plan for the weekend. Figure out how you're going to get at least 1 day of exercise in this weekend. And I want to hear what day that is. And even if you have an active recovery day on Sunday where you're still supposed to be doing a workout, if you're feeling completely burnt out, just take a day of rest, either if it's Saturday or Sunday, which one of those. And yeah, call it good and make those changes that you're going to be able to do long term. So hope you all have a great weekend, and hope that it's a good start of the fall for you. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.